After a disaster, a burst pipe, a break-in, or a fire, you are left with damaged property and a very stressful task. You have to prove exactly what those lost items are worth to your insurance company. The MiniWebTool Actual Cash Value Calculator is a free online tool designed specifically to handle this problem. It removes the guesswork by calculating an objective payout number. By the end of this process, you will generate a complete year-by-year depreciation schedule that serves as a direct reference for your insurance adjuster. To get started, you only need to know two pieces of information about your damaged item: its exact age and its current replacement cost. Having this exact mathematical documentation provides a baseline for your claim, helping to prevent insurance companies from paying out a settlement based on a generic estimate. Before we input numbers, we need to clarify how insurance values property. Actual cash value, or ACV, pays you the depreciated value of an item based on its age. Replacement cost value, or RCV, pays the full cost to buy a brand new equivalent today. This chart shows how those two methods apply to a typical 5-year-old television. If your policy pays replacement cost value on the left, you get the full amount needed to buy a new TV. If it pays actual cash value on the right, the payout drops down to less than half that amount, reflecting 5 years of use. That drop on the right side represents depreciation. The basic actual cash value formula takes the brand new replacement cost and subtracts that depreciation, which is calculated based on how old the item is and how long it was expected to last. Check your specific insurance policy documents. You need to confirm whether your coverage binds the adjuster to an ACV or RCV calculation. Knowing which formula applies to your claim allows you to set realistic payout expectations immediately, so you aren't caught off guard when the settlement check arrives. Now let's calculate your claim. Open the MiniWebTool calculator and start at the top with the Item Category drop-down menu. Selecting a preset category like laptop or refrigerator automatically fills in the industry-standard expected lifespan field for you. This removes the guesswork from determining how long an item should last. If you are valuing a unique or highly specialized piece of property, you can bypass those presets. Just elect Custom and manually input your own expected lifespan in years. Next is the replacement cost field, and this is where many people make a critical error with their claims. You must input today's retail cost to buy the item brand new. Do not enter the original purchase price you paid years ago. Then enter the exact current age of the item. If you owned it for 2.5 years before the damage occurred, you can use decimals and simply type 2.5. Basing your claim on current market prices instead of historical receipts ensures your baseline matches today's economic reality. This is how adjusters perform their own internal math. There is an optional salvage value field. You only need to use this for heavy items, like a totaled vehicle, that still retain a minimum scrap value after being destroyed. Your final setup step is selecting the depreciation method from this expanded drop-down menu. The default option is Straight Line Depreciation. This method assumes the item loses an equal, flat amount of value every single year it exists. You should typically use Straight Line Depreciation, as it is the industry standard for insurance claims. Only switch to a declining balance method if your adjuster explicitly mandates it. Click the Calculate button. The tool will instantly process the variables and display an actual cash value figure at the top of your results. This chart displays a visual breakdown of your results, tracing the value loss of the item over a multi-year schedule until it reaches its final residual value. Scroll down past this graph to find the detailed year-by-year depreciation schedule table. This schedule allows you to trace the item's exact depreciated value at any given point in its lifespan. If your item was 3 years old, you can look directly at year 3 and verify the math. This generated table moves the conversation away from an emotional plea over an item's worth and toward an objective, data-backed claim. You now possess a mathematically precise actual cash value for your damaged property. Go ahead and physically print the results page, or save it as a digital PDF to keep in your official records. When you file your formal insurance claim, submit this exported document as a direct attachment to provide supporting evidence for the specific payout amount you are requesting. Equipping yourself with objective mathematical proof strengthens your position at the negotiating table when discussing your settlement.